with the Karma basically banning out Ezreal too, as we talk about those partners that always go together. So this leaves up a whole host of options here.
Another marksman, Kobe.
So excited. Are we going to actually get a Kalista pick, though? Because Kalista is something that Sven also touched on this as he was owning on that analyst.
Oh, he was.
The Kalista is like a champion that does do better in scrims than on stage a lot, as it gets a bunch of kills and stuff like that. But then fans seem like the fan sentiment always hates Kalista because the fans see on stage when, oh, it eventually gets outscaled or something and then they end up losing. But it does so well in scrims and in solo queue, and has decent uses there. So we do get to see it locked in. I'm happy.
And they can wait till third for Renaa if they want to grab something else high priority, like a jungler if you think they're not going to pair. Obviously, Lucian, Nami is the other.
You're talking about the Thieves now, though.
Well, I'm curious. So, like on the Thieves side, like they can go Lucian, Nami, and you'll expect it for the most part. Obviously, you could try to break things apart. Golden Guardians, we probably see Renaa Glasc on 3, but it's like you can grab it now. You could wait to see the duo lane just in case you care. Go for the high priority in case they're going to break the duo apart and go for a high priority jungler.
Yeah. It's interesting to me because Renaa is actually one that, to me, doesn't have to be always paired with Kalista. Renaa, to me, is just a very good range support and isn't quite like some of the other pairings of the Karma Ezreal or the Lucian Nami, but since they have the Lucian, there you go.
Yeah.
And, oh, this is actually perfect because there was a social interaction on Twitter. Someone was saying that Lucian, I Will Dominate was saying Lucian Nami, most overrated pairing right now in Pro League. Shout out to Dom. And the replies from 100 Thieves, I think it was Closer, tagged FBI and Huhi because they spam it so much and they have such high prio on it in their scrims. And he said, yes, Lucian Nami is overrated because the teams don't have FBI and Huhi on their team. Our team rightly prioritizes it as the best bottom lane because they're so aggro, they can dominate people. So now we actually get to see it.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's played out. It's the Kalista Renaa versus the Nami Lucian. We actually get some data here.
Yeah.
Are FBI and Huhi just that much better? Because Dom was saying in LPL, yeah, the Kalista Renaa does absolutely fine into it.
Well, you heard what Huhi said, though, in the interview, which is like, sorry, Stixxay, you can't beat our lane. It's everyone else.
I like it.
So, unfortunately, it's been spoken for. No options here. Gangplank, Kale, both off the tables here. As Gwen and Trundle are gone as well. Keep in, of course, Golden Guardians have their jungler. They can also kind of pick both solos here, so I would expect a mid laner he likes in the Corki. I don't see why you'd blind your top laner. I feel like there are always a wealth of options that are strong, so I feel like you should want to wait. Aurelion Sol, I like the Huhi shout at the very least. Actually, that's great.
Right? Stixxay, yeah.
Yeah, Stixxay and Huhi get the A-Sol.
I mean,
hover,
it's not really fair because Huhi got a video interview where he gets to talk at Stixxay.
Stixxay gets to hover a champion.
Yeah, he doesn't get to say anything. He's like, still love you, man. Here's the Aurelion Sol hover. The good old days.
Ssumday gets to play Ornn. This will be his 10th Ornn game of the year. Twice as many as his next pick champion. 100 Thieves have, I think for most of the year, really been about mid lane and bot lane as the carries. Obviously, Close have been a really big deal as well, but onto the Lee Sin. Yeah. Generally not going to have that same, 2v5 team fighting prowess. We'll move Lee Sin to his 11th pick.
Au contraire, my friend. Closer Lee Sin.
Nope.
The
durability
LCS,
update.
LCS Finals MVP from last year.
Yeah, from last year.
But it is going to be the Gnar answer to the Ornn. Not one of the more aggressive counters that I like to see, like the Mordekaiser or something where you're really just like, it's about me now. I'm the main character. Gnar's not really a main character pick. Gnar is a team play pick there.
I think he's above an extra. Like, he has lines.
Yeah.
You actually have to pay him, like, as a speaking role, but
got to pay him double for mini and mega.
Oh my gosh! Wow, that's impressive. That's
2 for 1 character.
Yeah, as long as you're in more than one episode, even if you've done the same footage, they pay you for each episode you're in.
Now we know because that happened with.
I know. I've got all these showbiz anecdotes now. It's great.
It was such a nice message to get. You're like, oh, you're paying me more? Great.
I'm in 106 now. Good to know. Cool.
All right, let's get into it.
Relatable, Kobe.
They've got the scaling Ornn Corki stuff and a lot of action for bottom lane. I'll wait to retell the social story once we get into the game.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Nobody's going to be listening to this period right now. This
need
part of the VOD, no
one's watching this part of the VOD.
Nobody is watching
this. Being skipped.
Only the most hardcore are going to be like, hey, tweeting at us like, hey,
Oh, yeah,
we were listening, okay? Just so you know, we watch the pauses even on VOD.
Right, yeah. So yeah, everyone who's here live, y'all are wonderful. I want to be clear about that one. Y'all are amazing. Round of applause for sticking around. Thank you.
And you still won the game in my heart.
Yeah, but that's not true, though. But yeah, if you're watching on VOD and you're somehow still listening to this,
You're at actual All-Star.
you actually need to tweet at Kobe or me and just be like, yeah, I saw this.
You
on
can't
tape.
do it early. We're going to know you cheated.
Yeah, don't
This
bring up
is
a
live.
scheduled tweet for like in 4 hours like you're JoJo Pion. Like,
If they're watching on YouTube right now and then they wait like 10 seconds to just rewind it, that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Needs to be like the day later.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. Yes, we've got some claps from the audience.
the trade bug.
We've defeated Fly Swatters, fully in use. Here we go. 100 Thieves and Golden Guardians, 1 game apart right now in the LCS regular season standings here in Summer Split. And let's see if 100 Thieves is going to pick up where they left off last summer, which is winning the LCS.
Okay, so now I'll retell the social story because, hey, hello, all the VOD listeners. Guess what? For this Champ Select, it was super hype because earlier on Twitter, Dom was talking about how overrated Lucian Nami is, and he got a response from Closer from 100 Thieves, who was talking about, it's only overrated by other teams because they're not as good as FBI and Huhi as a bottom lane. We can really abuse the Lucian Nami. But Dom was talking about the Kalista Renaa in LPL used very effectively into this matchup, and now we get to test it. How good are FBI and Huhi really?
We'll see, maybe from their coach, because Licorice is on the sidelines with 100 Thieves coach Reaper.
Oh, update.
Welcome, everyone. I've got Reapered. Speaking of bot lane, what do you think of the state of bot lane right now? Because we've heard some calling it boring, but we do see Renaa coming through.
It will be pretty spicy game because they have a Kalista and Renaa, which is pretty strong early game champions, and then Volibear, which is they are looking for dive at the bot. So our game plan is defending the bot dive, and then their game plan is attacking our bot, right? So it will be quite spicy, not a boring game.
How worried are you about what GG can do if Pridestalker decides to bring that attention down bot?
I mean, we were already talking about during the draft, so that we are planning for it, but let's see how it goes.
All right, let's see how it goes indeed. Back to the game.
Well, perfect, because guess what? Volibear is pathing from top side down towards bottom. Lee Sin picked up red and is going to do a reverse clear, it looks like. So I think Closer is going to get back down there for a counter because he skipped both Raptors and Krugs. He's not just doing full red quadrant. He's going to get back down there after 3.
He might end up seeing Lee Sin. We'll see what he kind of pivots his camps around. He can, okay, no action, I can finish Krugs here. Oh, there is action. Okay, I'm on the way over. He's obviously going to be nearby, so we'll have to see what the timing ends up looking like. Level 3 coming through for Volibear in a second as he finishes up the Raptors and moves his way down. Lee Sin, similar boat off of red, blue, Gromp. Always need 1 big camp on a 3-camp clear if you want level 3. Pretty big hit. Oh, Ssumday sidesteps the house, but the stun could be enough. Licorice getting a bit more damage. Flashes, and it's going to be enough, is it? He's got no flash. The minions help, and Licorice solo kills Ssumday.
I love these fights in top lane where they're so close. They've committed to the all-in, and someone is going to die. What a breath of fresh air from the first game and from a lot of the games that happened on durability patch. They just committed to it, baby.
Yeah.
Both of them committing, and Ssumday there does not flash. The minion auto damage in the air already finishes him off, and Licorice with the solo bolo in top lane pre-3 minutes on the durability patch. He doesn't care.
And he even started Cole. It's like, I picked the greediest option, and I first blooded you. Hop is in time to flash for the stun. Is it enough? Hop is down. He doesn't have flash for a follow. That slow could be enough. It's gonna be Ssumday taking him back.
Woo! I love top lane, baby. Forget the rest of the map. I love these two. Ssumday gets back out there. Guess what? Makes use of that flash advantage. And because the wave didn't get pushed all the way in either, there was not any, minions lost off of that. So it's just good, clean, fun action up there, Phreak.
Yeah, turns out Licorice the main character after all on this night. The camera can't get his eyes off him. This is amazing. Here we go. Waves go down. I do want to take a little bit because I think nerding out draft is fun sometimes. So obviously we have what I would consider the believed premier bottom lanes, right? Lucian, Nami, and Renaa, Kalista are like the 2 big ones that we see the most.
The aggro playmaking.
Right. What was interesting is 100 Thieves were like, we could first pick one of these. We'd rather take Corki and then just trade you later on in the draft. And then Golden Guardians said, okay, we think the Renata, Kalista side is better. Like, we could pick either bot lane. We want this one. Go ahead and answer us. And so it's interesting to see the priorities that kind of things would rather have a Corki, and Golden Guardians like that side.
And that was the whole point of the social interaction. There is the increased priority by 100 Thieves on Lucian Nami compared to everyone else. Really believing in it. Plus, for me, I do like the Corki side of Corki Azir. But I know it is down to personal preference of the players right now. Donk, donk. Did you know that Volibear and Ornn are brothers?
I didn't know that.
They have one more sibling. So I've got a game. If the audience knows the other sibling of Ornn and Volibear, the other demigod, then you get the win over Phreak. Oh, they do know. I heard Anivia. Boom. Nailed it.
I also heard Udyr and Teemo.
Yeah,
you can't just be like, well, there's 75 answers. They named all 150. I heard one of them.
But I can. Crowdsourcing. Selective hearing here.
Great, nice.
I am biased, by the way.
Maybe. Closer, I believe. Maybe didn't get seen by it. Regardless, it's going to path down to the bottom side. We have not yet seen a bot lane gank. Very small gold right now. 18-8 all time. Lee Sin in the LCS. Yeah, definitely pretty strong player.
5 KDA.
It's good.
That is very good. You know on op.gg when they have the different colors of your KDAs?
That's blue.
Yeah, probably. Because you have to get like, what's the cutoff for like the gold?
Aatrox after Aurelia.
Got him.
No, because the second X champion.
Congratulations!
Yep.
But Xayah was already used.
There's a cert as well, Xin Zhao. So, you know, we got Xayah, we got Xerath, and we get Xin Zhao.
True,
so, you know, it's actually free. So, sorry, bud, but step ahead.
Swing and a miss.
Yep. Oh, no bubble there either.
Bubble and a miss.
That's good. Yeah.
Hop and a miss.
Ooh, oh, that's going to be a nice knockup into the ult combo as well. Pretty good damage here. Ssumday going to find
hell yeah.
the brittle
Round
knockup.
three,
Yeah,
baby.
they're still fighting, and there is the kill. Ignite, brittle, clap, 2, 1. Ssumday wins the best of 3.
This is the single greatest Ornn Volibear match or Ornn Gnar matchup I've ever seen. Actually,
that's fact.
This is the single greatest matchup. I've never seen it be 3 kills, 6.5 minutes here, and 2 of them going to the Ornn.
Yeah,
buddy.
I wonder, like, what is the LCS record for solo kills pre 7 minutes? Because we've got 3.
Yeah, I mean we're definitely leading the way. I would say.
Get on it.
Congrats to us. Yeah.
I have a talkback button. I'm choosing to say to the audience as well. But I know we have stats on call, so I'll be told. Good luck finding out.
They've got phones, okay?
Yeah, great. Yeah, it's true. All right, we get it again.
Round 3, Rumble in the top lane. Licorice, looking for the minions, does push it forward, and Ssumday bides his time. All the abilities have been used. After the ult into the wall, Gnar comes, and here comes the ultimate. He's only got a little bit of mana, Phreak. Guess what? We already know the end of the fight.
Ignite, clap!
Well, the Ignite there was... it got 1 tick off when you apply it.
Yeah.
And that's all the damage from the Ignite he needed.
Yeah, that was interesting because, yeah, the end of Mega Gnar, Licorice is doing a wave clear combo. Like, cool, I'll clear the wave and get out. And he's about to recall. Yeah. But a really good timing by Ssumday. He's like, I have this. And he's right.
It's also thematic to Spellbook over to Smite there for Ornn for his Forge duties.
Oh, yeah. Just light him on fire.
Yeah.
Bellows Breath plus Ignite.
Plus the fire of the Bomby Cinder explosion. You know, someone asked me yesterday in my chat, why don't Ornn players just build Locket of the Iron Solari? Because they have enough wave clear without Bombies. But Bomby's explosion is actually really good for trade. And Ornn, as you can see, will get kills with more trade damage.
Yep.
Won't get that if you go Locket.
That's true. Yeah, he's actually pretty good at scrapping. And because Bombies is like a mythic component, you can't stack them. Like, you can't get like a Lost Chapter and a Bomby Cinder. Yep. You're just not allowed because it's exclusively into mythics, and so those things are locked out. Same for Leeching Leer. And Noon Quiver. There might be one more, but I think that's close to the list.
I, for one, am ready for round 4 of the Rumble in the top lane. I have not had enough yet.
Well, here we go. He's already brittle. There's a pillar. Get away from it.
Dragon will be taken, but Dragon doesn't stand
Less
a chance.
important.
I literally, when was the last time you saw Dragon win a fight?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, Baron, like, every day.
Yeah, Baron wins fights all the time.
Yeah.
But Dragon,
yeah,
they need to buff dragons, actually.
I mean, no, we're just playing the story quest of Skyrim. No matter where you go, Skyrim's still there. You're meant to beat the dragons in that game.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah, Todd, you did it again, you sneaky. There we go, bit of a slow. It's going to be enough. We'll find a trade of stuns back and forth. There's a bit of move speed.
Ooh, he's learned his lesson.
Yeah, but now Ssumday's a little bit out of cooldown.
Hyper? Okay.
Flash was back up, so theoretically you can get low enough that it can matter, but Licorice with almost no sustain at all, just the Cole for 4 health per auto, I think, 3 or 4 health per auto.
I mean, nobody should die because they both have flashes. There's no spellbook over to smite and no ulti.
Quite good damage, good shield for the Moose. Finally gets away from the culling, sticks at 1.5 HP. Pretty solid stuff. Check a look at the bot lane. It is a 10 CS lead for FBI with about 4 to farm, so call it actually 6. I think in fair estimation.
Ooh, Volibear though. A new challenger approaches.
There we go. Huhi, are you gonna get away from this one? But he's gonna ult. He's gonna flash over some of it, still gets a bit of damage, and won't chase the follow just yet. There comes the dunk. No, it's gonna be FBI flashing away the kick. The follow through. Closer's already there. Gonna chase into Olleh. Second auto, one more would kill. Not gonna find it. The shield's too much. Closer cannot get back in a range, but that still is the 3rd kill on the board for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, he's not baited in. Beautiful stuff there from Closer, wrapping around through, and FBI with the fancy footwork. Abbeddage also just able to Valk the attempt here from AblazeOlive. So cooldown win, but health is negative for him.
True. See if it matters though, if he has to recall. Of course, he has TP, so is always able to get back to the lane when he needs to. Otherwise, can play the lane out with his 100-something mana left over. Licorice soon to be mega again in the top side.
Yeah, and he's going Cole tier Corki as he's going to get maximum value from his farming here. So playing it for the long run, stacking up pretty quickly. Chem tank done. Turbo Chem tank Volibear, baby. See if he's able to utilize this active, because he does not have boots, but he can still run quicker with just the active. Right back out to it. Doesn't have ult though, off the bottom side play.
And as Ssumday sidesteps the house, want to keep the wave a little bit in front of his tower, maybe find himself a gank possibility. Now where the wave is right here, that is out of range, and indeed, this is now Licorice stuck very far up.
It's a mini Gnar with flash though, so as a jungler, when you're evaluating your time spent, you can burn the flash from Gnar, but it's gonna be pretty hard to actually kill him because Ssumday still was waiting on his ult, and you didn't have Dragon Kick or flash either for Lee Sin, so you just are like, all right, it's not worth my time just to blow a flash. Now maybe with a spellbook over to exhaust and the Ornn ultimate available, if he was around.
Wow, yeah, trades on to half HP. Of course, at this point now, Licorice has gotten his own ward down, so can reactively get away from Lee Sin. But you're right, it's tough to find anything to do with that one. First Dragon had gone over 100 Thieves. FT's gold advantage, very, very low, just about 100 gold. We'll see if they want to play for this next Dragon in 2 minutes. But as their bot lane has mostly had control, the CS lead remains around 10. Notice that it is a serrated Dirk Rush for the Lucian. It's a really, really strong early power spike. That is one of the most efficient items in the game. So serrated into a more normal build like an Essence Reaver or a Gale Force. Definitely the possibility you can kind of upgrade it later.
Yeah, always love just building a lethality item as a jungler and then sitting on the next serrated Dirk because of the efficiency. Flash burned.
To get him to flash, actually. Was afraid that wasn't going to have enough if he got knocked up and slowed, so gets his way out. Can't find the spear there either. His closer was on the way, but Pridestalker and AblazeOlive now want to be in this one. Corki's here as well. Abbeddage has a big rocket ready. Ward in the brush. And it's going to be a bit of a smite fight claimed. Nicely done. I believe that went to Pridestalker, but now Abbeddage get a little bit more damage.
The E on Volibear does so much damage. It was one of the buffs they gave the champ quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
But nice timing there with the burst from it.
We're going to play again. Abbeddage, yep, has to go for the early Valkyrie. If you do it reactively,
The ward fights.
you're going to be actually still in range of the shuffle backwards. So you have to actually hit that one when he's showing up, unless you trade flashes.
That ward survives. That is now the son of Abba. Abbeddage saves it with 1 HP left. These are the things, Phreak, that we really have to invest in. Honestly, all these control wards, that defense of that control ward behind the red buff that we just saw is going to be pretty big for the next Dragon setup. A lot of vision there, but...
Exhaust closers here, has his own kick, has to hop early, ward hop, and he wants to bait the flash, then he goes for it into the wall, flashes the knockup, but Ornn might have enough. Closer drops aggro, flash to ult early. Does he have the damage? Is it slow enough? Turret should kill him, and indeed it will. A trade 1-for-1. AblazeOlive here to claim the wave, and Closer shoves in.
Oh my gosh, the double wards down, and the auto on the first one as well. AblazeOlive, though, teleporting up to the top side to the turret. This time, round 4 ends up being a 1-for-1 in the top lane bloody brawl.
He won't find himself lower it there. I think Closer probably should have held turret aggro for a couple more auto attacks. I think he would have. I think Azir probably would have found the kill, so end of the day, it would have still been the 1-for-1.
For sure would have, yeah. Has flash, has flies.
Yeah, but yeah, dropped aggro and had the earlier death of this poor Ornn. But 3-2-0, 2-3-0, still almost all the kills involve top winners.
Yeah. Nobody's claiming top lane's been super clean this game, so I think it's fine.
It's fine.
A little bit of dirt up there. It's fine.
More
Brush
fun
it
that way.
off. All right, Cloud Dragon has arrived though, and all that vision that we were talking about for Golden
instinct.
Guardians
Wow.
being put to use.
The instinct of like, this is dangerous, I don't want to go forward anymore. Still gets it by Renaa. Nice little shot right there. Gets a bit of a trade. Not too much though.
Interesting that Golden Guardians are actually forcing on Rift Herald number 2, valuing it more than the Cloud Dragon here. Really putting some stock in the power of getting down an actual turret with
Should kill
Rift
mid.
Herald number 2.
It will automatically kill mid by itself. Though Herald will globally share plate, that does not, I believe, give you guaranteed local turret gold. Someone will have to babysit if they want the injection of 400 for local turret plus first tower gold itself. Second Dragon does go 100 Thieves way. Closer even saves his smite. The real swag players walk away, let it burn. They're actually going to be top lane instead. They do have the squad around there, so Stixxay, Olleh, going to be able to share that money and go for a bit more. I think they can find the charge on the second turret. No one's defending.
Yeah.
An unanswered Herald can actually be the entire tower there.
Yeah, that's the whole point, is you have to answer Herald push because you get so much value. Secondary towers here, another 800 gold for the Golden Guardians. That ended up being a very good second Herald trade. A lot of the times you're like, the value of second Herald because I don't get insta plates is not that much, but 2 whole towers for the Golden Guardians in just an exchange for a second dragon there. I really do like that call. Of course, you have to add into the equation that 100 Thieves got 1 tower on the bottom side.
Yep.
Abbeddage also pushing, and Ablaze in the reset gets most of the rest of mid, so do have to also count the losses there. But if you're thinking, the other side of the map already, you know, that outer was going to fall anyways. It was kind of sunk cost.
Yeah. If there's one sort of grand macro trend I can identify for Golden Guardians. Oh, hold on, we gotta look here. We're gonna look for the, whoa, the hop into the kick flash. Stixxay only brings the support to safety. This revive is not gonna matter. Really beautifully done. I take it back. Closer's gonna carry on Lee Sin after all.
That's LCS Finals MVP Ssumday coming through though, trying to cut them off. Just a little flex thing.
Yeah.
Scares them, shows us.
Yeah. Okay, so back to a very close game. Again, 200 gold lead to Golden Guardians, though to Drakes to 100 Thieves, maybe give them a little bit. The one thing I've seen Golden Guardians willing to do a lot is aggressively cross-map. And I feel like most times I see it, they get more, right? So a tier 2 tower for a Drake was the sum total trade, and I think in most contexts, that is actually a positive trade. And I think they've been really good at identifying, okay, I know what the game state's gonna look like in 40 seconds, will be the better spot there. And it's been really good. I think they've actually consistently throughout just this split, these 4 games, made a lot of those choices intelligently.
I will say, Abbeddage was the one on 100 Thieves that got the isolated outer tower gold too, and I am worried about Corki starting to really scale up, because the poke is at the point, even though Muramana is not transformed, where it's
Wave clear.
Yeah, it actually leaves a mark, and they valiantly defend this mid tower.
That's actually really impressive. That's actually, I think, important. Obviously, a spike of gold can always matter. Even though it would have been shared, it's still 500 gold to the team, and that can definitely change some item timings. Landry's in for the Azir. We are on, of course, typical AP mage poke Corki. And also, I think relatively standard, we often do see these defensive options second for champions like Azir. The Banshee's Veil, of course, once it's fully completed, is a incredibly efficient source of AP, MR, and haste. The shield actually, you don't even pay for the shield. You actually get like efficient stats before even finding the item. Compared to Zonia's where you're paying for the Zonia's active, Banshee's has like just infinitely more stats.
Yeah, I love actually both of the spell blocking items. Both of them feel really good.
Edge of Night as well.
To finish, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll be looking for that. Every rocket that you block or dodge, definitely towards the end game. I mean, that's saving you like 400, 500 HP sometimes. It's a big one.
Yeah, it can do just a ton. Ludens, of course, adding to that. The Magic Pen feels good, and now we see that we're a minute 40 from the 3rd Drake of the game, and Golden Guardians will have to start to feel nervous. Mountain Drake, the generically winningest Dragon Soul in League of Legends, so I think very highly prized, is the slowest to kill. But again, Drakes don't win fights. Champions do, so though it will take longer to kill, Golden Guardians will have to actually step up, or they risk getting put very far down by a Dragon Soul.
It's good philosophy. I like it.
Yeah.
You can apply it to everything, actually.
I think so. Drakes don't win fights, champions do.
I need a Phreak t-shirt.
We put that just over the, like, every time you like leave your bedroom, it's like over the door frame.
Yeah,
It's like, okay, I gotta hit that one.
Motivational.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning, remember one thing. Drakes don't win championships.
Champions do. Have you ever seen demotivational posters? Where it's like,
I have not, actually.
Okay,
I
so-
have not. I'm just only thinking of Ted Lasso.
oh yeah. I mean, that
Great
Believe
show,
was,
by the way.
I've been watching that right now, actually. We're in the middle of season 2. But winners never quit. Quitters never win. Those who never quit and never win are idiots.
Fair enough. Wasting time. That's
Yeah.
what I would call that. You're,
Yeah.
you're just wasting time, man. All right. Let's
Would you
see
like
if-
another, or should we wait?
I would not, because I think there's going to be an attempt at FBI's life.
There is an attempt at FBI's life. He's got a turret, but doesn't even matter. He's going to cleanse a bit. Pridestalker
Kill it.
does not want to turn the turret off. They still won't kill it. That's going to be a knockdown out of Glasc. Olleh could be saved. The ulti is up, and there's the safety. Tidal Wave gets a whole lot of nothing. Tidal Wave's goodbye, more like it.
They would have been better served. Volibear Q charging at the turret, and then both of them autoing the turret and just killing
I
it
agree.
instead of actually going after Lucian. They got the cleanse though, Phreak. Will the cleanse end up being the difference in this dragon fight? Corki's on the way.
Yep.
Package in tow.
Got the juice.
Abbeddage is coming.
Here we go. TP
Gloot's
coming
package is ready. It's the evolution.
in. I like that one. It's the PG version.
Yep.
The G-rated version? Probably the G-rated version. Gloot's package on the way. Will it be enough? 100 Thieves holding the line right now in the river. This Drake, again, tankier, but still being attacked, and they're not going to have much of a problem. Olleh quite low, no safeties
Oh,
here.
knockup.
They're going to find the knockup, and that's going to be a flash away from Licorice. There's the package. Then he's going to get Gnar just in time and jump back to safety. Big dump comes across from Pridestalker, but not a kill just yet. Stixxay low, but staying alive, and it's going to be Licorice on. Actually, 2 health, blocking for his life. AblazeOlive in danger, goes for a bit of a trade. Will they find the knockup? Shuffles in. Oh, gets pushed back. I don't know what that was,
Something
but
with
Ssumday
terrain.
stayed alive.
Yeah, something weird with the Ornn terrain. He goes down though.
Abbeddage went in, just found himself dead. Now this means a possibility. Pridestalker has smite, has flash, can get the Drake, and it's gonna go to Closer anyway. A knockup, a flash to safety, a chase down. Closer gets one, and he's gonna go for a little bit more. Blaze all over the wall, burning, but he gets the Lucian. Traded back by Ornn. Still more kills. Stixxay falls. Nami finds the kill. Olleh, he's gonna die. Supporto combat, a double kill for Huhi.
Ooh, that was a fun dragon fight, Phreak. And in the end, the big winners, 100 Thieves, pull off the heist of this game. This is for Cloud Soul Point. Anyways, let's take a look at the fight first. Licorice on the outside is going to be the first. Wait a second, the action continues in our picture-in-picture. Licorice found the kill on the Huhi. But in the replay here, he's getting pushed out of the fight. Abbeddage, a big package through, separates the team. The edge of Licorice's ult, as he gets kicked away from the Lee Sin kick, does find him there, and then the Q slow onto FBI is enough to gain him distance to live, but then the return onto FBI, or AblazeOlive. Oh, it was the handshake. Handshake, yeah, we both saw it.
Yeah.
Handshake around Ornn there,
Oh,
puts
that-
them back at the same time, overrides the other move block, and then we get a smite fight, baby. Those are always exciting. Meanwhile, Pridestalker flashes away from Ssumday's knockup, but Closer followed him. Then Zhonya's, he's going to be able to live here, flashes on Stixxay, and Closer's Lee Sin finds that kill with the extra damage from Huhi, who also picks up that kill. But as we know, in the picture-in-picture, he ended up dying too, Phreak.
Yeah, we got 3 kills to Gnar as well. So the kill leaders in this game are Ornn, Gnar, and Nami. You love to see it.
Got him.
Yeah, exactly. Put some respect back on those players' names.
Now, though, Ssumday gets to start handing out Ornn upgrade items, and Licorice gets to hand out
Not stopwatch. Okay, but is he going to get to safety is the question. Can only really walk one way. Ornn has teleported enough damage. Abbeddage 100 HP, but not dead. And AblazeOlive certainly is, though. Good defense as we get kill number 5.
It's a huge pick, too, because of the timing. Because Golden Guardians can't capitalize on the overcommitment topside.
He's attacked us once. Literally once.
No
Nope.
shot.
Okay.
The minions?
Hey, the minions did it, but Stixxay is going to find himself killed. FBI way too tanky. He's going to get that one, no
Wow.
problem. That turret has baited Golden Guardians 7 times this game. Every single one of them turned bad.
I have to say, FBI is a dang good Lucian as well. The Lucian Nami for 100 Thieves, the investment paying off.
Yeah, it has. And we get Corki in the side lane. Abbeddage always trying to find something to demolish. He's going to find 500 more gold as well to grow that gold lead.
You can't get away.
Licorice going to jump. There's the chase forward. Is it going to be enough with Gale Force setting it up? Going to find a little bit more. And there's a transform into Mega Gnar, but not enough. The dive comes in. Lucian finds his third. Mid turret will stay alive, but top will fall.
Yeah, Corki loving it. Loving life not on the camera. Gets another outer turret by himself while the rest of the team takes care of the Golden Guardians. This is the best way to play scaling champions, Phreak. Have your team be able to win the entire other side of the map without you.
Yeah, I'm 0-1-1, but we're 12-5. Scaling!
Got him.
Got him.
Don't worry, I'll show up later.
Yeah.
Couple rockets in the back and
5-kill Ornn. Thanks, bud.
game over.
Level 15.
Dude, this is why Ssumday, you're talking about 10 plays
Yep.
on Ornn this year. Of course, we had Ornn just overrun the entire LCS of spring, basically, with everybody on that train. But Ssumday never got off the train.
Nope, good champ. He's been playing actually largely supportive for most of his LCS career. Obviously found a really good roster here with the new 100 Thieves as they brought in some ex-Golden Guardian members, right? Closer, FBI, Huhi kind of really made their mark on the LCS in these roles on Golden Guardians, moved over, joined Ssumday, and after they signed Abbeddage, immediately won an LCS title. So Golden Guardians with their new look, AblazeOlive replacing some of those shoes, and we'll see what they can get next. It's an 1800 gold lead right now, and we are on Dragon Soul points. 100 Thieves really holding all the cards.
They certainly are. Let me check on the package timing, too. I don't believe they're going to have one for it, yeah. It's not up currently.
Usually you're allowed, like, as long as he's able to beeline over, I think you can grab package for a Drake and do it again.
It's the new 5 minutes, so if you're able to delay them.
Okay, AblazeOlive getting chunked dangerously low health, but they get a huge Renaa ulti, and that's Lucian going down. He's got a sidestep board, it will kill him, and he can't find R2, so indeed, it's gonna be one picked up there, GG, 1-0.
Right. So they do have the package now, but without FBI, this is gonna be very risky for 100 Thieves. They're gonna have to 4v5 this one. The timers are desynced enough that it is gonna be FBI running from base. So 100 Thieves trying to delay and hope that Golden Guardians don't just burn this Baron or this Dragon down.
They'll definitely get there before the Lucian if there is a real 5v4. Smite is going to be up for both junglers. No flash for closer.
They've got Rend and Smite. They should get this. They should burn it.
Wards in inventory. What's the play going to be? The Abbeddage, of course, hard to lock down. They're really playing it slowly. Closer over the wall. Here comes Azir. AblazeOlive. Does he find a shuffle? No ulti, so he can't. Package is defensive, though, and that should be burnable then. Licorice, almost Gnar, should stay safe for it, and it's only going to be closer trying. He's got vision. It's smiteable. It's not going to happen. Jumps the wall. Ward hops right back to safety. AblazeOlive going to find only some poke, nothing bigger. He's got to be careful. He doesn't have E. He's left himself alone. AblazeOlive dives in, and Lucian has arrived. And that could be enough. The Renaa will not find the revive. Ornn gets the kill. Lucian goes right back into the dirt, and now closer has Guardian Angel. Gets revived for this one. Still a lot of damage to Stixxay. Jumps the wall, stays alive for now. Back over goes Ssumday. Big damage from closer now. Will he kill Olleh? And it's the Gore Drinker just doing all of the work. Closer picks up a double, and it's time now for Golden Guardians to run. They may have claimed the dragon, but they lost the fight. A 4v2 on the map could mean a Baron afterwards.
Closer does so much work here. For 100 Thieves, they may have lost the dragon, but they kill so many members of Golden Guardians, they can move over to Baron. Bigger prize here. Abbeddage at level 15 on the Corki. They actually opt not to. They don't have the DPS from FBI coming through. And yeah, you're right, no smite there either to ensure that they secure it.
Unfortunate overstep by Golden Guardians. I mean, just a mistake. AblazeOlive dove in. It's like, well, I can auto attack, but the respawns were there. I mean, that fight looks so good. They're just stuck on top of Ornn knockups.
So they actually buy a lot of time here. Golden Guardians do really well with Licorice abiling the full engage up on the top side. Runs basically a ring around the 100 Thieves. So they get the dragon. It's the chase after closer because Ablaze wants to seemingly punish him for blast coning and then Wing back over. But as you mentioned, he's got no escape, and then he does not get bailed out. Look at Closer's life. With Guardian Angel and Gore Drinker, he lasted so long in here in the middle of 4 members. So even without FBI, Abbeddage comes around full circle over the Dragon Pit, flashes around to the edge, finishes out the extra damage here, and then once Closer got back up with Guardian Angel, he's gaining life throughout this fight.
Now they know, okay, this is the world we're in right now. Sure, Mountain Soul was delayed, that's good, but 2,500 FTX gold advantage here for 100 Thieves and looking for their Baron at this point. They do own the river. You can see it's tough to play for vision. Pridestalker does not ulti the bubble. Lives, but still has to ult away in the end, so gets very little for that one. Could sweep, but knows versus CC could matter. Lisa now spotted on the wings. Gets Olleh to kill it. They ward over the wall, but still, sweepers are there.
Oh, 16 there for Abba on the Corki. Those big ones are definitely going to hurt.
Increasing not only the base damage, but the AD ratio as well, so it can really just turn things up. And it's going to be a walk away. Still not willing to play Smite fight here. Pridestalker, no flash, no ult. Couldn't easily get in the pit without a blast plant. Not even sure that was up, but AblazeOlive going to summon the mid-turret here for Azir. Could make that siege look pretty good. FBI fine for now, but will this mid-siege even do anything? Decent poke on a closer.
Yeah, getting them priority over Baron River here to try to clear out a bunch of this 100 Thieves vision.
And now you have to guess. The blue trinkets, not sure which ones are up, but now they actually spot AblazeOlive and Licorice on the way over as the remnants of a ward. And mid lane turret indeed will fall, close to waiting in the wings. Looking for big ultimates, all 5, well, only 4. We're missing Lucian ult on the one side, missing Volibear on the other. Well, why isn't there going to be a fight? Licorice wants 16 to get a much shorter ulti cooldown, which...
The cannon got through. They got a 100 Thieves cannon through. They could go for the push. It's causing Golden Guardians to give up their river positioning. That cannon getting all the way to tower made Golden Guardians think 100 Thieves were going to push for the tower, and that opens up the entryway.
A little bit of stun, a little poking out. They know Licorice is not a threat in the team fight anymore, so this actually gives a lot of confidence to 100 Thieves to play up because the engage not as good. Again, they know Pridestalker has no ulti, had to use it to get away from a Nami bubble. It's not going to be too much. It's going to play the safer route of saying, you know what, we can go for Drake in 115. And those are the kind of coin flips that you're happy. Like, let's say it's actually a coin flip, and either one gets it. If you get it, you get soul. If they get it, they get like 7 armored magic resist. It's like, that's a good coin flip. Heads I win, tails you get nothing.
Yeah, not the best of deals to make. Plus, you're the ones with the level 16 Corki, so range means so much. If we look at this Golden Guardians team, the reason why you take a couple points off for their scaling, even though they do have Azir, which does a lot of damage, the range is not there. And that's what means a lot in these late game objective setups. So definitely range advantage plus the Ornn ultimate through the jungle quarter setting up for Dragon. 100 Thieves are like, you know what? We're chilling here. We are just awaiting for this Dragon fight to come up because, as you said, there's very little risk, and they have so many advantages with their champions, forcing Golden Guardians to come to them. Golden Guardians are then, they have to just charge right in. You can't hesitate. You can't wait and get poked out.
Yeah, that's the difficulty, though, because there's a lot of space to be given. If you're diving in, Nami Wave is going to make it really tough for all of you. Yeah. Maybe they can sidestep Renaa afterwards. And Dragon, now up in 5 seconds, would be Mountain Soul for 100 Thieves. TP with the thigh package, and here we go. Is it going to be enough? A big shot coming across. Nice, actually, bit of berserk there. Puts Huhi down to 2/3 HP, but he heals himself right back up. And ultimately, that is now a Renaa Glasc ult down for very, very little. On the front line, we have Licorice on Gnar. Still holds on to Flash, still holds to the ulti, but he's not in range of enemy champions just yet. That might be enough. Flashes in, gets a bunch of them, but will there be a follow-through? Out goes the package. Most of it is engaged, but it will kill Pridestalker. He's going to burn down for his entire life. Stixxay as well, 3 for nothing. And Golden Guardians will get nada. Zilch. It's going to be no one left alive. Licorice, I guess, running for his little heals, but honestly, it is 100 Thieves with everything. They've lost 2, they've killed 4. This belongs to them.
This annoying little mini Gnar on the outside trying to pester them and distract them from the Dragon, but the eyes on the prize. Dragon Soul here for the 100 Thieves acquired.
And a great team fight. Despite the engage from Licorice, the turn was just so much better and nothing could be done. So the lead grows. That gold, triple it in your mind because there is almost no way you one-shot 700 Thieves anymore.
Yeah, I mean, they just have so many added factors for 100 Thieves. It's the gold, but it's also Ornn item upgrades and the Dragon Soul and better late-game sieging composition here. Extra range on your team. So many advantages. So that's why, like we said, it's going to be hard for Golden Guardians, and they can't hesitate. This is why when we see the flank from Pridestalker, Golden Guardians call for go. This is their best chance. You know, just try and get an engage. Pridestalker flank. Licorice here does have Mega, so they've just got to go. There's only one hope, and 100 Thieves group up. There they go. Flash in. Both of them get onto Abbeddage, but they immediately get packaged away from, and then look at the backline. Closer and Ssumday annihilate instantly the backline of Golden Guardians, and they completely collapse on this team fight.
Yeah, really well done. We had a good sidestep on the Ornn ulti for the tidal wave by AblazeOlive, but still couldn't get in a range. By the time he was able to press R, everyone already gotten all the way out. Yep. 100 Thieves did not take enough damage there to be killed. And now with run of the map, looking at Baron.
Yeah.
Know where Pridestalker is.
They've got a little split push action going with Licorice committing to bottom side. So I think that is just going to be the call. Go for, oh.
Okay, Shuffle's not going to land AblazeOlive in. A lot of danger, knocked up, tidal wave, and that revive means nothing. FBI gets another. A bot lane turret falls, but guess what? A kill and a Baron worth a hell of a lot more as Pridestalker's on the way out. We'll find a slow, but not much else. Ulti, if he needs it, will not be chased down. Baron acquired 20-9 kill score. At least an objective bounty goes to the Gnar. Something on the other side for Golden Guardians, but this game is slipping away fast.
Yeah, 2 of them there. Stixxay actually, I think, grabbing the mid one as well. Yeah. But again, you're losing your whole base because this is a minion wave with cannon, 100 Thieves, Baron buff pushing in. They want to end this sucker.
Inhibitor turret probably going to fall as well. They're still waiting for Azir to spawn in 20 full seconds. And against Baron,
Ornn
against
teleport.
Dragon Soul is going to be tough. So teleports to a minion, turns it invulnerable. This will be the inhibitor given away as well. They still have to wait. They will get a chance at a 5-on-5 for the Nexus turrets themselves, but we're going to look to the big play. The flash, they get stunned in time, but he's got GA, he's got Gorge Drink. It's not going to be enough just yet. Pridestalker walking away for now. Berserk looks good. Big damage. Huhi doesn't have HP. They might just get the kill. There's one. It's a trade of 1-for-1, though. Now can AblazeOlive get in for more? His flash is down. Ssumday holds the front line. Not going to get much more of the chase. A scoop is not going to land. Good. Valk back by the Corki. And now we got a tidal wave. We got a lockdown. Pridestalker will die. And still no trades yet for Golden Guardians. They got to get back to the fountain. Need the Azir to heal back up. The siege could continue, but honestly, you got a lot here. 4v3 might look nice, but it's a pretty safe recall if you want it.
Yeah, they do have Nami on their team, healing them up bit by bit, and Abba's still a lot of mana to throw at these rockets.
4v3, 12 seconds on Renaa, has Ignite, no flash when it comes up. Good damage into the Calling. Licorice might just die. Oh, it's going to be the support. No, it's mid lane. It's a death. It's AblazeOlive just falling to the ground again. His 6th death of the game. Next turret now under fire. We've got Olleh back on, but it's still just a 4v3. Knock up lanes. Gnar there. Big damage into Ssumday, but he can't find the kill just yet. Looking out, FBI gets blown up. Kalista goes in for more. Stixxay doing his best to carry from the down position, and it will be a couple of kills picked up. Golden Guardians live for another day, but Licorice, he's burning. Gets a shield, sidesteps the rocket, and gets out.
Yeah, he saw his life flash before his eyes there. Barely dodges that rocket, grazing him on the outside. In the end, the damage is done. Although they can't finish it now, 100 Thieves, you best be sure that they will be back. There's no wards left behind for any like sneaky teleport cool ending, but
yeah,
that does come through the front door.
Exactly. In about a minute and a half, we're going to have the package back up as well. It'll be before the Elder spawn. Elder is always a 6-minute wait, even if it was off an Elemental Drake kill, so he'll have time to play with that. If he wants to go early and do some weird cross-map stuff, he can. If he wants to delay it and play for Elder, he can. It's going to be his choice. Abbeddage so far has made pretty good ones this game. 1-1/1-1. 11. In binary, he's, 1-1 and 3, but that's silly.
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
I don't know why I went for that one. I just saw ones and I'm like,
because
I know what those numbers can mean.
Because you're you.
It's because I'm me. That's accurate. No one else has nearly as compelling scoreline here.
That's why we love you.
Oh, thank you.
Let's take a look at this ending push, though. I don't think Corki will be ending this game 1-1-1-1.
We got there.
So we'll see where he gets his next assist or kill. Probably everybody's going to push on this bottom lane. 4-1, just keep Ornn in mid. They're even calling over Ssumday. He's got no teleport, so super minions topside will be generic pressure for them, easily accrued over time, and they're just going to walk right in to finish this one.
Going to keep binary jet going. So if AblazeOlive is split pushing, 100 Thieves in binary is 4. So it's 4 Thieves.
Yes.
And then there's the one over there. So it even fits the comp. Okay.
Woo! And look at the payoff for that joke. The crowd goes wild.
Thanks for being my side, Kobe. I appreciate that one.
Told you I got your back.
Yeah, you really do, and I appreciate that. So turret's gonna fall. Gold lead grows yet again. Elder Dragon in 45 seconds, but I think they want to go for something juicier like a Nexus. Close it to the front line. No Guardian Angel, still a ways to go on that cooldown. Ornn sounds, and a little bit from Pridestalker, but he's just kind of so squishy at this point. Easily shut away by the Lucian damage, but some wave go to Stixxay. Feels safe for now. When will there be any kind of an engage? FBI shoots in for the turret, has a shield, no big deal.
What's more juicy, the Nexus or a Gusher?
The Nexus.
Okay.
I'm convinced,
very juicy.
I'm convinced that Nexus is filled with strawberry.
Like a Pop-Tart Nexus.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I prefer, maybe tomato flavored, but.
You prefer tomato flavored?
That was not really.
What?
That was a callback to my cast with Azale where we ranked red fruit.
And you rank tomato over strawberries?
Yes.
All right, I'm no longer supporting you.
It's okay, I'll roll flop someone else to support. We got an Elder. Is it going to be enough now? Ssumday, the Elder of the Rifts right now, sitting in the front, making sure no one can come in. 7k left on the Elder Dragon. Pridestalker needs to spot what's going inside. Steps a bit of it, a little bit of fancy feet. But does that matter? Has a blast plant, does not yet have vision. I don't believe, there it is. Okay,
big one coming.
Gets killed and summoned. Olleh gets just shut down by rockets. Can still travel the ulti over the wall. A flash away. Licorice is still Gnar. He's got to be careful. Big damage coming to the bottom lane. A flash forward. Bubble's going to land. The jump on in. He will transform, but he's still going to get nothing for this one. That is going to be Dragon Claim. That is going to be Pridestalker dying and shut down by the Dragon. Closer on the board for his 7th finally eclipses top laner in kills. AblazeOlive falls. That is the ace. That is 100 Thieves taking the base. That is 100 Thieves improving to 3-1 as Ssumday on a 6-kill Ornn pilots the team to victory.
What a fun top lane that was up there, speaking of him. Banger from the beginning from him. 100 Thieves in the end. They scale their Corki up into the late game monster you all know and love. And they take another win here. 3-1 for the 100 Thieves to start summer.
Pretty good. And it was fun to see every single piece of that squad kind of step up. Honestly, FBI had a bit of a tough time with how much they were diving him specifically as this Twitch member on the team. Everyone else had, I think, sort of better safety tools. But, I mean, yes, top lane was scrappy. Closer looked excellent, as he tends to do in those team fights. GA, the Gorge Drinker, the kicks back. He had some really amazing flashy plays.
Definitely did. Told you, the Lee Sin can carry those late game team fights if it's closer. Absolutely good stuff here from this team. And projecting forward, too. You know, a lot of these players, there's only 3 now, but started as a 4-pack that came from Golden Guardians and have really built this synergy of this team over so many years. 100 Thieves is the only organization that kept the same players over to this split, over from last year as well. They've been playing together for so long, and it continues to grow here. Abbeddage, the one piece that changed, a little bit of coaching staff change as well. They're bringing in Reaper, but like the progression so far. And Closer for sure, absolute monster here in the jungle.
Yeah, he's actually really incredible. So yeah, so third split on this roster. Of course, they won the LCS. They made finals last split. Finals again, right? It has to be the path. If like you make it every single time, that's kind of the road for these squads. So hoping they can kind of continue. They are, of course, a very, very good team, and eyes, of course, are on them. Now we are joining Licorice and 100 Thieves Huhi on stage for our Verizon